We're going to be reviewing the book Don't Even Think About Buying or Selling Your Property Until You've Read This Book by Paul Hajic. This 5-star rated book on Amazon is an absolute gold mine of conveyancing information. Paul runs the firm Clutton Cox in Chipping, Sodbury, and his team at Clutton Cox are very, very experienced. They have all the information you need in this book, and all you have to do is get a free copy from the cluttoncox.co.uk website. Paul Hajic, as a solicitor and conveyancing solicitor, explains about the Conveyancing Quality Scheme and actually what it means to members of the public. Now, the Conveyancing Quality Scheme was introduced in April 2011, and basically it enables people to choose conveyancing solicitors of quality. Sounds obvious, but perhaps when you know that out of the 10,000 firms there are in the country providing conveyancing, only 2,000 really or so can say it's a core competency, and they're doing it on a regular basis. Now, the 4 C's of Conveyancing Quality Scheme are competence, confidentiality, commitment, and courtesy. Now, when it comes to competence, as I said before, it may seem a bit strange and curious, but only 2,000 of the 10,000 law firms are regularly doing conveyancing as their core business. That's very important. You don't just want a job's worth, you want someone who knows everything about conveyancing. You want a real expert helping you sell or buy your house. Confidentiality is very important. You don't want them to be blabbing about all of your financial affairs, but you do have to have someone who can share information in a confidential way, for example with banks and other solicitors. Now, confidentiality is a legal obligation for quality surveying solicitors, so make sure that you're dealing with a quality firm because they will keep your information confidential. Now, commitment. A client such as yourself, you need to have real commitment from the practice in handling your transaction. So the letter of engagement or terms and conditions of conveyancing practice should set out exactly what you can expect, including a fixed fee or best estimate of costs. Now, Paul Hajic's firm, Clutton Cox, uses fixed fees, and he recommends those in his book for everybody. And commitment shouldn't finish just at the end of the matter, as client feedback is really actively encouraged and valued by quality firms. Now, courtesy. It should be expected that you should be treated in a respectful and courteous manner. But how you're greeted and treated at reception and how long you're kept waiting on the phone is very, very important. You know, the solicitor should meet and greet you in reception. It should make sure they're not keeping you waiting. And the simple and straightforward advice is really what it's all about. That's all part of the Conveyancing Quality Scheme. There are 1,775, just under 2,000 firms of conveyancing solicitors who have achieved the required standard. And of course, Clutton Cox, as one of the leaders of conveyancing in England and Wales, is an accredited firm of the Law Society's Conveyancing Quality Scheme. So, as Paul Hajic recommends, make sure you instruct a conveyancing quality standard law firm when you move or when you buy or sell your house.